Welcome. Sitting in Sukhasana pose, let's rest our hands onto our knees. So let the index finger and thumb touch and gently place the hands onto your knees, palms facing up to the sky. Lengthen through your spine and shut down your eyes. Use this opportunity right now to feel the energy between your fingers and give yourself the permission to go inward, to find the presence within you. Take a deep breath in, into your lungs, into your belly, and then exhale, just letting it all go. Also use this opportunity right now to set yourself an intention for this class today. So letting go of any bad energy, anything that no longer serves you, and just welcoming peaceful, beautiful energy into your body. Now open your eyes and take an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, and exhale, bring the palms of your hands to the center of your heart. Keeping the palms together, extend them forward and round the spine. Then inhale, cactus the arms behind you, opening your heart space. And exhale, reach those arms forward. Let's do that again. Inhale, pull those shoulder blades together. And exhale, reach and round. One more time. This time as we inhale and open the heart, we will bring the palms of the hands back together with an exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, fold it all the way down, resting your head onto your hands. You can stay here, or you can reach your arms forward and allow the head to come all the way down to the ground. Just do what your body allows. Hold and breathe, and really enjoy this stretch. Then begin to walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Keeping your right arm extended straight. Rest your head onto your right arm and use your left hand to push your left knee away, really opening up the left hip joint. Hold and breathe. And staying with the right arm down to the mat, extend the left arm up to the sky with an inhale, and exhale, reach that arm over the head, placing your gaze down to the mat or up to the sky. Or you can place your hand behind your head and open your elbow wide, allowing this to open your chest. This is a great stretch. Breathe some oxygen into those left ribs. Then extend that left arm up to the sky and place it onto your right knee, and your right hand will come behind you. Lift and lengthen the spine and exhale, twist. Looking over your right shoulder. With every inhale, you will find length, and with every exhale, you will twist a little bit more. Now your right hand will come back and place on your left knee, so your arms are crossed in front of you. Pull those knees high as you lengthen the spine. Inhale and exhale, round your spine and lower the knees down. This is another great stretch to really open those shoulder blades. And slowly rise all the way back up. Inhale, reach your arms high, and exhale, bring the palms of your hands to the center of your heart. Okay, without using your hands, let's uncross the legs and cross them the other way this time. Inhale, reach your arms high, and exhale, fold. Again, just resting down onto your hands, or you can extend your arms outwards, allowing your head to go all the way down to the ground. for a deeper stretch. Hold and breathe. Then let's begin to walk our hands all the way to the left side of the mat this time. Lengthening that left arm, resting our head onto the left arm and using our right hand to open that right hip. So really pressing onto the knee. Then keeping your left hand down to the ground, extend your right arm up to the sky. Take an inhale and exhale, reach that right arm over the head, again placing your gaze up to the sky or down to the ground. Or you can place your right hand behind your head and really open the elbow, open the chest. Breathe into that heart space. Breathe into those ribs. Then inhale, extend the right arm up to the sky. And then place it onto your left knee. Your left hand will come behind you. Lift and lengthen your spine with an inhale and exhale to twist. So twisting from the belly, looking over your left shoulder. Take a couple of breaths here, drawing your navel to your spine. And that left hand will come forward and place onto your right knee, crossing your arms here. Inhale, lift your spine, lift the knees, and then exhale, round your spine and allow the knees to relax. Really opening up those shoulders, your shoulder blades. It's a great stretch. Breathe. And slowly rise back up. Release the hands and press the palms of the hands onto the knees. So really press into those knees. We're going to start to circle the body all the way around 4 times one way. And then reverse it the other way. So every time you come forward, really press down onto those knees, opening the hips. And then let's come back to a straight spine. I'm going to inhale, lift the shoulders, and exhale, release 3 times. Now relax the shoulders and lengthen through the neck, through the spine. Inhale, look to the right. And exhale, bring your head back to center. Inhale, look to the left. And exhale, back to center. Drop the chin to the chest. And place your hands behind your head. Elbows are wide for now. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the elbows in, pull your head forward slightly. This is another great stretch for the top of the shoulders, the neck. Just breathe fresh oxygen into that area. Then release the hands and place them down onto your knees. We're going to come into an all-fours position in the middle of the mat. So once you're in your position, press your palms into the ground. And we're going to flip the left palm so the hand is facing towards the knees. Really press into that wrist and lengthen through the arm. This is a great stretch for the wrists. You really need to warm them up before we do any vinyasa practice. Let's just shake that out. And we'll do the same thing on the right. So really push into that wrist by lengthening your arm. And then let's shake it out. Let's drop the hips to the right. drop the hips to the left. 6 times. So draw your navel to your spine and just let those hips drop, really feeling the stretch. Now let's drop the hips to the right, and then we're going to circle all the way around, so sitting back on the heels and then coming forward. And as you come forward, allow the chest to come over the wrists and the shoulders also. Let's do one more this way. So really try to sit back on those heels, and let's reverse it the other way. Just move any way you can. Breathe as you do so. Now let's come back into that tabletop position. So I'm going to take 4 cat and cows. So really press the palms of the hands into the ground. Inhale, look up to the sky, lift that tailbone, and exhale, round the spine, bring the chin to the chest. 3 more times. So draw your navel to your spine as you round the spine. And really open your chest as you look up. On this last one, we're going to round the spine and really push into the arms, push into the shoulders and hold it there. Then come back into a neutral spine. Okay, we're going to bring the right hand into the center of the mat. Inhale, extend that left arm up to the sky. Just hold it here for 1 breath. And then reach that left arm behind you, placing it onto your left heel. Extend your right arm over your head. Push your hips forward. Then come all the way back down. Inhale, reach your left arm high. And exhale, set it down to the ground. Let's do that on the other side. Extend your right arm high. Open the chest. Take a breath. And then reach the right arm behind you, grabbing hold of your right heel, extending your left arm over your head and pushing your hips forward. Inhale and exhale, come all the way back down. Inhale, reach your right arm high and exhale, set it back down. Now let's come back into all fours and then tuck the toes. We're going to walk our hands all the way back to our feet, coming high onto our toes. Now if you struggle to hold in a balance here, you can place your hands down to the ground. But if you really want to challenge yourself, bring the palms of the hands together and just rest on those toes, engaging the legs together, and draw the navel to the spine and lengthen your spine also. Hold and breathe and focus. Just focus on something in front of you. I find it a lot easier to keep my eyes open in this position. Now let's release the hands back down to the ground and walk all the way back into our tabletop position. So check that your wrists and shoulders are in line and your knees and hips are in line. We're going to tuck the toes and lift the knees slightly off the ground, engage in the core. Hold it here for 1 breath. Then inhale and exhale, send those hips back. Keeping the knees bent for now and resting your chest onto the knees. We're going to extend one leg and then extend the other just to release any tension in the hamstrings. And when you're ready, lift both feet high, inhale and exhale, release the heels down if you can. Then look to the top of the mat and we're going to walk all the way there, nice and slow. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold. And slowly come all the way back up to standing. Inhale, reach your arms high. And exhale, bring the palms of your hands to the center of your heart. Let's release our hands down by our sides, coming into Tadasana Pose. Shut down your eyes and just take a moment to connect back with your breath. With every inhale, come back to that intention you set at the beginning of the class. And allow that intention to guide you through the rest of this practice. Now inhale, reach your arms high, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, so lengthening through the spine. And exhale, fold. Slowly peel all the way back up, reaching your arms high. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen that spine with the inhale. And this time, we're going to step back into a plank position. So find your position, roll forward onto the toes, bend the knees. Bend the elbows, sliver the chest through. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Hold it here for one breath. Then look up to your hands and walk all the way to the top of the mat, nice and slow, any way you can. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way back up to standing, reach your arms high, and exhale, bring the palms of your hands to the center of your heart. And again, reach, lift and lengthen your whole body, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, step back in your plank. Round forward, drop the knees, sliver the chest through. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. This time, reach your right leg up to the sky with an inhale. And then exhale, round it through to the top of the mat. Again, any way you can. Find your center, find your balance before you rise up into Crescent Lunge. So really reach and lengthen through those arms, drawing the navel to the spine. Hold and breathe. Then your left hand will come down to the ground, swoop your right arm up and over, reaching it high, taking your twisted lunge. Try to stack the shoulders and try to look up to the sky if you can. Then we're going to release the right hand down to the ground. Come high onto your fingertips. Inhale, bring the chest forward, and exhale, send those hips back and fold over that leg. Now if you can't fold, you can keep your spine lifted. Just do what feels good for you. Then let's bend into that right leg, hands come down to the ground. Swoop that right leg behind you. Roll forward into a single leg plank. Lower the chest, inhale, up dog, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Just taking a breath here. Walk out the heels if that feels good for you. Now let's reach the left leg high and then step it all the way to the top of the mat. Find your center and your balance before you rise up into Crescent Lunge. This will really help you get your balance. Draw navel to the spine, reach those arms high. Then the right hand will come down to the ground, swoop the left arm behind you and up into the sky. Really reaching through the fingertips, taking your twisted lunge on your opposite side. Breathe. Then release that hand down to the ground, come high onto the fingertips. Inhale the chest forward and exhale, send those hips back and round over that left leg. Really feel the stretch in the hamstring and the calf muscle. Then bend into that left leg, place your hands down to the ground, reach that left leg behind you, reach it high, roll forward into your single-legged plank, inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Again, let's walk out the heels here, taking a couple of breaths just to connect back with the breath. This is a great opportunity to always connect back with your breath. And look up to the top of the mat, and let's inhale, reach the right leg high and step it all the way forward. Rise up into your crescent lunge once again. This time we're going to twist. So reach both arms out to the right. Extend them nice and straight, keeping that 90-degree angle in your right knee. And then grab hold of your left thigh with your right hand. And inhale and exhale, reach your left hand up to the sky. Trying to bend here slightly if you can, bending backwards, but don't worry if you can't. You'll really feel the stretch here. And lower that left arm. Bring the palms of the hands back to touch. And let's round through into Warrior Two. So check your alignment here, making sure that that front knee is in a 90-degree angle. Your arms are nice and stacked. Your navel is pulled in and you're looking forward. Really pushing into that front knee, grounding that right foot into the ground. Now let's extend that right leg, send the hips back, inhale, and exhale, coming all the way down into your triangle pose, a Tadasana Pose. So you can place your gaze up to the sky or down to the ground, whichever feels good for you. Just hold and breathe. If you can only touch your shin, don't worry, or your ankle, you don't need to place the hand down to the ground. Let's take one more breath here. And then let's slowly rise all the way back up into our Warrior Two. We're going to bend that right arm and rest it on the right knee, just gently. Lift that left arm high, inhale, and exhale, reach it over the head. Now you can stay here, or you can reach your right arm all the way down to the ground for a deeper stretch. Or even if you want to challenge yourself, you can take your bind here. If you're taking your bind, really open the chest, open the shoulders, and try to look up to the sky. Remembering to breathe. Let's do one more breath here. Now reach your right arm back down to the ground, left arm comes high. Rise back up into your Warrior Two. Left arm comes forward, hands come down to the ground. Press into the hands as you reach your right leg behind you. Round forward into your single-legged plank. Lower the chest, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Connect back with your breath and then look up to the top of the mat. Let's take a few steps all the way back up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise with the body, so really reach those fingertips high, and then exhale, fold it all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step back into your plank pose. Come high onto the toes, drop the knees, drop the chest, sliver all the way through. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. This time let's reach the left leg up to the sky. Take an inhale and exhale, step it all the way to the top of the mat. Find your center, then rise up into your Crescent Lunge. Lengthening your spine and reaching your arms and your fingertips up to the sky. Now let's take that twist to the left side this time. So extending both arms out and twisting to the left, twisting from the belly. Grab hold of your right thigh with your left hand and reach your right hand up to the sky. Slightly taking a bend here with your back if you can, but don't worry if you can't. Now bring that left arm back up and bring it forward so your palms of your hands touch, and round all the way into Warrior Two on the other side. So Tadasana 2. So stacking those arms, and placing your gaze forward. Extend that left leg, send the hips back, inhale, and exhale, come down into your Tadasana Pose, your triangle pose. Looking up to your hands, stacking the shoulders. Breathe. Let's take one more breath here, and then slowly come all the way back up, bending into that left knee, back into your warrior two. Place your left hand, your left elbow to rest on your left knee. Reach your right arm up to the sky, inhale, and exhale, extending over the head. Again, you can place your left hand down to the ground for a deeper stretch here, or take your bind. Just do what feels good for you. Remember to open your chest, open your shoulders if you're in your bind, and really breathe into that area. Now let's release that left arm down, extend the right arm high, and rise back up into your warrior two, taking a deeper stretch. Bring the hands forward, lower them down to the ground, pressing the hands into the ground, send your left leg high, come forward into a plank, lower the chest, inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Really send those hips high. Start to walk out your heels and release any more tension you may be holding. And connect back to your breath. Let's take one more stretch and lower the knees. And let's rest in a child's pose. Oh, this is a great pose, so really enjoy it. Connecting back to the earth beneath you and back to your class. Now let's slowly rise up, and we're going to walk the hands forward. So try to make sure that your knees and your hips stay in line as we take our puppy pose. So reaching the arms forward, try to lower the chest to the ground as much as you can. You can rest on your chin or your forehead, whichever feels comfortable for you. This shouldn't be uncomfortable, it should be a nice stretch, so really enjoy it. And let's walk our hands all the way back and rest in child's pose once again. This time turning the palms up to the sky, releasing tension in the shoulders. Now let's rise up and come all the way down to the ground onto our chest. Extend your left arm out and rest on your left ear. We're going to lift the right leg and bring it over the left. This is a great shoulder stretch. You can place your right foot flat to the ground or keep it high on the toes. Just enjoy this shoulder stretch and breathe. Now let's bring that leg back down. We'll repeat on the other side. So resting your right ear down to the ground, extend your right arm outwards. Bring your left leg over your right. And then send those hips over also. Hold and breathe. Let's come back to center. Place the palms of your hands next to your chest. Elbows are in tight. Inhale, baby cobra, and exhale down. Moving like a wave. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's do that 2 more times. And on the last one, we're going to come up and sit back in a child's pose. Again, turning those palms up to the sky to get some energy and to release tension from the shoulders. Now slowly rise all the way up. Reach your arms high with an inhale, and exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, we're going to come onto our backs now, so make your way to the top of the mat. Bring the palms of the hands together. Inhale and exhale, slowly make your way down to the ground. Straighten your legs and then bring them up into a tabletop position. From here, we're going to cross the right leg over the left, taking our eagle pose with our legs. Arms will come out to a T position. Inhale and exhale, drop the legs over to the left and place your gaze over your right shoulder. This is a beautiful spinal twist. So take a few moments here and enjoy. Just really breathe. Breathe into those ribs. And using your core muscles, bring the legs back to center and cross the legs and then cross them the other way. So your left leg is on top this time. Inhale and exhale, drop them over to the right and place your gaze over your left shoulder. You can also place your gaze facing forward if it hurts your neck. Just hold and breathe. Now bring the legs back to center and cross the legs. Grab hold of the knees, bring your head to your knees, then release them down. Place your hands down to the ground. We're going to start to circle the legs around, so using your core muscles. It's nice big circles one way. So engage those core muscles and let's reverse it the other way. One more time. Then bring the knees into the chest. Place your hands around the knees and bring your head to the knees. Squeeze it tight. Inhale and then exhale, let everything go. So extend the legs out in front of you, palms facing up to the sky, and let your feet flop out. We're going to use this time right now to let everything relax, every single muscle you've just worked relax. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose and open the mouth and clear it all out. Let's do that again. Inhale, open the mouth and sigh it out. Take an easy breath here now. Allow every single muscle to relax, starting from your forehead, your chin, your shoulders, your spine, your hips, your legs, and your feet. Just feel the earth pulling you in, and just breathe and enjoy. Now you can stay here for the next 5 minutes, but if you don't have time, start to move the hands, the fingers, the toes. Then reach your arms over your head and really lengthen the body with an inhale. Squeeze and exhale, let go. Okay, let's come up into a seated position. So coming up into our easy pose, our Sukhasana, flex those feet. Lengthen the spine. Let's take our last inhale up to the sky, reaching your arms high. And then bring those hands to the center of your heart. thanking yourself for this practice, and thank you for joining me. Namaste.